Hi, beautiful people. I'm Sunny. This is a collective message for the 11th to the 20th. I hope you're doing well. If you're interested in other reads I do, I'm having all signs for this timeline. There's a playlist available on both channels. Sometimes I do short reads and extendeds to that message will be linked to the other channel. And if you subscribe, you may be picking up on the vibe of how the messages is distributed. But either way, I just want to say, hey, welcome to my channel. We're going to get to the read and see what's happening for some of you as we get closer to the new year. Well, to 2025. Let's see. Let's see for our collective 2025. What is the message for collective? December 11th to the 20th, 2024. Let's see for our collective. Alright, okay. Somebody here feels that it's time to slow things down and focus on your wish fulfillment and the things you need to do as far as to enhance and better you. The love that you've been given to others has been taken for granted or minimized to a way where people justify not returning it. So, sorry, not sorry. Some of you just feel I have to pull it back. Strong energy definitely came up. Fire, water, and I did see Virgo. I did see Aquarius. Let's see. So with the Six of Pentacles, again, for some, and for me, I do feel this breadcrumb energy that somebody pick and choose who they give. What, with who and how much they give their love to. And it's like very selective. What is going on? Have a seat, sir. You was just chilling. What happened? And it came up to the long term. I do feel there wasn't a doubt that once you was aligned, you was all in. But again, it's like it takes two, and it feels like they wasn't pulling it in. It feels like it actually felt more difficult than it needed to be. Okay, we got Cancerians here as well. I've seen a little peek of an Aries. Yeah, here it goes. Aries is here. Leo, Gemini, Virgo, Pisces. This is collective, so all signs is jumping up. I'm just saying the ones that's happening particularly strong. Major arcana in the read. And it keeps coming up. Sorry, not sorry. Too bad, too sad. You did what you did, and now you're mad. That's what it feels like. Somebody's feeling like intuitively it's best to start new. Trust your not only your intuition, but the fact that you have power in where you put your energy. And it's like for some of you, you're being strong not to engage in things that you know is taking you off your path. This is why one of y'all, now let me just say they usually could both chill with me, but this is what they're trying to do. I guess to get their little burst of energy out the way. I don't know, because he's coming back all relaxed, like as long as he annoyed her and she annoyed him, now they could go about their business. Yeah. Sibling stuff. I'm sorry, I just had to mention it because now they're going to be showing up. So what I see, someone feels, again, they can think what they want because they know what they did. Somebody was extremely selfish, looking out for themselves when, or even when they was looking out for themselves, they was looking out for their outside obligations that had nothing to do with you, but still coming to you. It just feels like requiring more than they was willing to give, and it just seemed like that it was taking you for granted. Very insecure. Let me just say this. Somebody who comes across very pompous and arrogant, and oh, I know what I'm talking about. Oh, and kid you not, they don't. Because they're not seeing the long term. They're not thinking big. It's to the point where they was throwing a monkey wrench in what you was doing, just because it really feels the selfishness. It just became draining. Okay. Yeah, I do feel like it was a third party here for some. And if it wasn't a romantic one, it was the fact, again, favoritism. Selective outrage. Scorpio, Aries come out again, and it's like somebody, again, realized something had to be addressed or was going to keep effing with your happiness. Excuse my French. And or my letters. Scorpio is here again. Sorry, not sorry. It definitely shows that somebody was not trying to change, stuck in their ways. And it feels like it was always going to be something within that was making you feel like this is not for you to just move on, because you shouldn't. It's somebody's telling themselves, don't leave yourself in a position to be disappointed by this person. Let's start with the major arcana first. Alrighty, so yeah, it feels like things were difficult because, again, this person wasn't contributing, and whatever you was doing to keep this connection afloat, it was taking you away from what you should do for you. And that right there, it really feels like that this tower moment was because of that. Yeah. Somebody had like snap out of it to see that it couldn't be no blind leading blind, because you could see. You know, it definitely feels like that's what it is, showing up really strong here. See what I'm saying? The Magician is the person here who aligned their gifts with God's timing and OMG, and it's feeling good. And the only way you could do that is when you're in a clear, good state. It just feels like, OMG, this Emperor in reverse and the Magician see things completely differently. The Emperor in reverse is insecure, doubting, because they don't see things aligned the way, actually feel like things is, it feels to them when it gets worse or when it really shifts or it becomes difficult, it's a panic. The Magician feels like certain things align is not to be bad for you, but for you to really show who you are. You know, so this is what it's, and it's like, sorry, not sorry. This right here wouldn't even got to this moment if this interference of somebody here was really taking you off what you was doing. Because not only was the work you was doing for yourself was paying off, it looked like somebody really loved what they do. Very good at, very gifted, very talented. Alrighty, so let's see what else is here for our collective. We have Pisces. Somebody's detaching because they seen how somebody was moving. It's like, oh, okay. Outside looking in, now someone see let me focus on my needs completely. Because, because somebody knew somebody was a player all along. All along. At least the signs was there, super clear. Let's see. Okay, we got the Queen of Wands, the King of Wands. Definitely giving makeup to break up. Yes, until someone's seeing it. OMG. This is only happening because I'm giving this person access. They feeling good and strong and arrogant because someone like me is letting them. Interesting. That's what I'm seeing with that Queen of Wands looking like, wait a minute. What's going on? This don't even make sense. Not the way I handle business. I mean, that's the way the Queen of Wands is looking here. Not a gender. It's just the energy someone exudes. Like, how dare you? You should be all in or out the way. Yeah. That's what the Queen of Wands is saying, because that's the position it was when this intense connection was like on. Oh, you couldn't tell this collective nothing about their person. Playing all. It's like we playing together. So what? This is what I'm feeling until it started to show that this was slowing you down. This was really not for you at least not more than, it feels like a night or two. And somebody gave it too much time. Too much time. Too much patience with someone here. And it was like, okay, something had to give. You know good and well that your future with the Ten of Pentacles is locked into some beautiful things just because the work you do, especially when you dedicated to doing this. But what it shows is becoming a burden because it just feels like the wrong offer was accepted in the past. And now, for some of you, as this Tower moment, as you heal and focus on the things you need to do, you start to see, oh, okay, this is on me, how I choose to steer to this happiness. Certain offers I can't accept because it's not for me. It's not in my best interest, okay? I see clarity. I see strength. And it shows to some of you, where I see this moon to the devil, it's letting you know that shady energy is not nothing for you to figure out. It's letting you know who they are without a doubt and move accordingly, because it definitely shows all signs been jumping up all through this read, but for who this message is for, you know better than me. And it just shows again clear that whoever is not for you, let's put it like this, let's stay in a positive sense, who's for you is not going to dim your light, distract, deceive, or any of those things. So I leave that there. Love and light. Laters.